Why, hello everybody, my name is Threatx and welcome back to ICBM Escalation and the Condor campaign. So we are currently in the midst of invading an entire continent here and there's a lot of stuff to do. I have army units all over the continent right now and they're all kind of separated out, and I think we need to try and combine them together to defeat our enemies here, because we have to fight the Condor coalition, the Soviet collaborators, and of course Mother Russia itself. I think we've got a good start here. We've got a lot of units sitting around doing, well, good work already. We have a ton of missiles we can tap what range with. I think mostly what we need is information though. So we're going to be trying to conquer the south first, and then we're going to roll our troops up this way and take down the entire enemy army. I gotta say though, the enemy has a lot of multi-roles. I didn't really realize it at the end of last episode, but if we have a look here, the enemy collaborators for Soviets have tons and tons of air bases. Any attempt on this region is going to have to be dealt with via getting rid of these bases first, because any infantry units will just be eviscerated pretty much immediately. Anyway, so we're going to move our units forward for now towards our various objectives. Let's get you guys that way. I want to pretty much abandon this little temporary base I made. It's only got a SAM and a forward operating base, but we want to kind of set up our main airbase area around this location here, because it's very nice and central, and especially when it comes to tactical air bases, we should be able to pretty much attack the majority, I think it's going to be around this radius, of enemy units in this region. At least all the big places like Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Brasilia, all the big players are going to be in range of this area. Okay guys, move in. Let's see, I want to control all of you, and I want you all to move down this way, if you don't mind. We also want to make sure the engineers are following us as well, so they can deploy the bases. And also I'm going to split up a single unit to go and head over to Santa Cruz. So this is going to be trying to capture this little region of Bolivia, which will of course increase our economy and make us a bit more powerful. Speaking of that though, once this is captured in 35 seconds, we'll move these guys down as well to take over this region. Cool. What's to do now though? That's my main next question. So I'm thinking as well, we might actually combine the control groups for all of the strategic bombers. Originally I said I wanted to try and take down some enemy long range units, but I don't think this is working, honestly, because we can't see them actively. The chances of us actually landing hits on these naval vessels is pretty much nil unless we can actively see them. So instead, if I just give various orders like this, we should get additional units coming to help us out, which would be pretty handy. Ooh, are you going to be in range? Cancel order, let everyone reset first, and then they can do an order then. Look at the synchronized turning of this entire formation, that's pretty badass. Okay, I was also thinking, by the way, that we want to try and get myself some more knowledge. So we're going to go and get ourselves 2 spy satellites, which will hopefully be placed in a way that we can pretty much continually orbit around like so. And if that is the case, we should be able to always see generally what they've built in these very built up regions of South America. What I could call it Africa, I have no idea. Yeah, I know geography, guys, I went to school. Okay, moving on though, my friends, let's get moving down to southern Argentina. We'll leave behind 1 division of course to capture the region. I've got to be a bit careful though, because once these guys are reset, which has not happened yet, I want them to start bombing a bunch of the army bases down here. Now there's 3 of them, as far as I know, which is actually quite a lot if you think about it. Now the general plan is going to be that we want to get rid of the ones that are in our way. Excellent, that's done. So we mostly want to probably get this one first. It's actually directly guarding the city itself. The other ones we can ignore for now, and we can attack them later on with just general strategic bombardment. This is the plan anyway. Cool. So they're on their way over, which is good. So are these guys. So if it works out, at least with this random site, we do have a bit of protection and also some AA positions as well, which is pretty handy. Now also in 41 seconds, we're going to unlock the strategic airbase, which means we can send out stuff such as spy planes, which give us a bit more passive control of the region as well. My friends, I want you to head down and capture these regions. There is actually 2 known enemy army divisions down there, so we want to make sure we give them the order. Okay, what we're going to do as well, we're going to position these 2 around here, so when the time comes, which won't be for now, we will sweep in and capture this region with additional resistance. I was going to say I was going to try and capture this way, but we actually got 2 divisions, so we're actually going to move these guys down to reinforce the main army, and this guy can just sit around here and prepare to eventually capture Sanitarium, or however you say that name, I have no idea. Anyway, so they're doing their job over there. Let's do some random bombards on enemies nearby, shall we? I'm also going to give an order to reinforce, because we've got a lot of missing people right now when it comes to planes. We want to make sure we have really good, well, multi-role abilities here. I think we're going to go for these guys first, because they are going to be directly in conflict soon with my divisions. Get those guys out of the way. Are you going to be in range of this enemy army base? I think I got away with it. There we are in range. Damn it. Let's move out the range. I want to avoid taking damage if I can, since you're just wasting my HP, which is never a good thing. Check this out. I think they're trying to either attack my division or they're running away. Regardless, they're not going to make it very far. Excellent. Specialized air base has been completed. Cool. I like how I happen to have exactly the right amount of room here. We're going to put these guys on auto spy plane mode. And the rest of it is going to be more situational. So we've got fighters, interceptors, EW warfare, and high-speed bombers. I don't really think the high speeds are going to be that useful, but I guess we could ask them to assist us with bombing and give that a shot. I think the bombs are pretty limited based on tech, so they can deploy nuclear weapons and stuff, but it's mostly a heavy bomb, which is not useful. But look how cool they look, though. And they are very high speed, which isn't really helpful as a missile, I don't think, but you never know. Excellent. Okay, so you guys have killed your enemies over here. Next target. We want to kill this if we can before it reaches our friends, so they'll not waste HP. I think that might be a bit too hard to ask, though, unfortunately. What is happening here? It looks like an enemy base has just appeared out of thin air, literally. And it's attacking one of my divisions, which is not great. We want to probably get rid of this as soon as humanly possible here. This missile site completed objective. Excellent. So these are the guys that, of course, trying to take down the Soviet collaborators' airfield. So let's go for the next one. We'll get rid of most of them, I think, and we should be in a pretty good position in the future. Cool. I'm going to leave 2 units guarding this city because they might get attacked from the nearby enemy location. And we're also going to deploy our bases. Now, I wouldn't be too excited about this because of the location. I am pretty certain this is going to be a problem with Spec Ops. Not much I can really do about it, but at least for now, if we get some additional units to assist us, we might be okay. Can you four keep moving down this way and grab the Campo? Excellent. Okay, next target. Go for these guys. We're also going to probably add the airfields to this control group for the future. What? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, so they've already started. They got Spec Ops there already. That's what, I'm not surprised. I was literally just saying that exact thing. But I don't want to waste the money on building an entire group just for, like, 2 makeshift air bases. It's not really worth it. We can use them in the interim, though, before they die to help out with the bombing, though. Should be pretty handy. Dead. Cool. There is an enemy army still at large, but honestly, it's got no HP. It will get killed by this anyway. It's not a problem. So, what's next? I do want to kind of move over my units to assist over here, but I'm a bit concerned about enemy reinforcements from mainland Russia. They might sail down. In fact, I think we saw a fleet sailing down at one point already, so we're going to leave the carrier group around here just in case. They can still assist for now, though, with various objectives, like doing some bombing, which is pretty handy. Now, strategic air bases. We actually can physically see the enemy for some reason, so I'm going to take advantage of that, and we're going to... They just deployed 2 AA sites in southern Argentina. Damn it! Okay, plan B, plan B. And an air base. Very bold. We'll get rid of that first. If I can, I want to knock out... Wait, am I using the airbase? Okay, airbase, go for that. Tactical, get rid of the AA sites. Because we can see them, if they can launch the ALBMs, we're going to be in a pretty good position there. Are they dead? Yeah, I think they got rid of them already, which is quite good to see. I want to get rid of that carrier if we can. So these guys are going to be the ones doing the damage if we can still see them. No, we need better radar coverage. No, it's not working. Cancel order. Don't throw your lives away. Cancel the orders. Yeah, we need more, well, mainstream sight range here, really. It's wasting troops if we can't see them properly. Okay, so in 6 seconds, we will get ourselves the second spy satellite. We'll deploy them in a minute. I'm also going to build 2 additional airports. We're going to have 2 more strategic airborne wings, so we can spawn even more units to quickly kill anything that's in my way. Now, as for the actual spy satellites, this is where it's a bit weird. I presume there's a better way of doing this, but kind of where you put it down depends on its trajectory. So if I do this... No, that's not what I want. Early... Yeah. This is what I want. I want it kind of like curling round. That is a good deploy. I want it on the ocean a little bit, this first one, so we can kind of see what's near the coastline. And the second one, I want like so. This should cover pretty much the entirety of the enemy's Southern America. And it should be good. We should be able to see everything. Well, at least temporarily, but at least I can do bombing wings and stuff if I want to as well. Cool. Okay. So I'm a bit concerned though, because we know the enemy has a lot of presence now when it comes to the naval invasion here. If we try and take over those areas with the infantry only, we're going to get absolutely destroyed, unfortunately. Though I say that, it might be okay, but we've got to keep this in mind. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move you free, and you're going to start moving towards Buenos Aires, which is going to take like a good 20 minutes to capture. This is a big city. It's got 16 million population. It's not a spring chicken. Cool. I think everything's working out pretty well so far. We're capturing this location. This is going to be the harder bit though, trying to capture this area down here, because they can spawn units anywhere. So what I think is okay might have an enemy appear randomly at any point. So until we actually capture the cities, it's all at risk, unfortunately. Where are my satellites, by the way? Have they started doing their thing yet? There's the first one. Wait. Did I place them there? No, that's another satellite. I have multiple. That's the one I just placed, and there's another one that's going below it, I think.
Air wings replenished.
You guys aren't actually capturing the city. Do you know that? Oh, there. It's going to take around 2 minutes to capture this region, which would be great, because we can see a lot then. I'm also going to try and fit in a radar, if I can find it. And if I do a radar, I should probably also put down a security checkpoint, just a little bit, I think. So we'll add one of these in. And we just have like a little mini base around here. Because that enemy unit is insane. They have way too many aircraft over here. Good. Okay, air bases. Take down the enemy armies. Army division spotted. That should be okay. These are long-range interceptors, by the way, from the specialist base. So they're just going to randomly deploy and get themselves killed. There's not really much I can do about it, but I guess I could tell them to stop auto-attacking. But honestly, we'll repair them later on. It should be fine. Ah, that's a nice base you have there. I love the spy satellites. They're pretty handy. Oh, wait, did he just outrun the missiles? What a badass. What the hell? You can't catch me. I'm too fast. Oh, oh my god. Return to base. What is this guy doing? Is this like, what's that? Maverick. Is that Tom Cruise sailing that plane? I have no idea. Sailing. Why do I keep saying sailing? I think it's my English blood, everybody. I'm obsessed with naval stuff for some reason. I have no idea why. Ballistic site completed mission. Good. Next target. They will have more, I think. Well, at least once satellites go over a few times. But at least for now, they've only got one air base I know of left in the region, which is pretty badass.
Air wings replenished.
Right, you guys lost your units pretty much instantly, which is exactly why we have the auto repair button, so it's fine. Did you guys not deploy the SAM site? Oh no, you're actually sat on it. My bad. I was like, wait a second, there's something wrong here. The Soviets have just authorized the use of tactical nuclear weapons. Things are about to get serious. Great. Can't wait, everybody. I am absolutely quivering with excitement. They keep deploying stuff right next to me. I gotta take this bit out. We really do. That is on the agenda, by the way. Once we finish the Northern Conquest here, I will move these guys down and take over these regions. That's 100% guaranteed. We just need to get through these bits first. Ah, okay. So there's also now zero reason whatsoever to put units around here. They can, in theory, recapture it, but the chance of that actually happening is honestly pretty much nil. So we've got 3 units here. 1, 2, 3. We need to get some units at the top as well. So we're going to deploy 1 unit to Kobara. We're going to deploy 1 unit over there. And we're going to have the other one move towards this location. So we also need an additional unit to take over Salta, which I think we will technically have eventually. It's going to be a bit of time. I guess what we could potentially do... Yeah, let's move them up. Let's move them up. Unfortunately, due to the sheer distance, it's going to take a long time to get my units in position here. But at the same time, if I rush Buenos Aires, that fleet's going to kill me. So there's no real rush on this part of the map, particularly right at the moment. Oh my god.
Air wings replenished.
They're screwed. Not much they can really do there. Okay, we're also replenishing a lot of our damaged units, so we should get more and more as time goes on, which I'm looking forward to. Ooh, Wesh under attack over here. It's okay, we have like a group of units, so they kind of just smash them out immediately. Maybe if we can get another... Oh, actually it doesn't matter. Because I said, to actually capture a region, you need to capture the entire thing. So once this bit's been captured, I can just focus my forces over here instead. We actually also have 2 additional units, which were from the northern frontiers earlier. So we can actually mobilize these dudes. And I want to start sending them off down this way to capture this mini region here, Paraguay. Is that another enemy unit? Can you guys temporarily assist over here? I want to stop that if I can. I mean, we've won, but we've lost HP, which is always something I want to try and avoid. Done. Thank you. So, regardless of the situation, it does seem like the enemy fleet is moving upwards. So maybe we can go for Buenos Aires, but it's a hard choice. Because if their fleet is there, those troops are dead. Oh no, I forgot about the proximity. Oh, what a mistake of the maker. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. We could have already been building a radar right now, but I completely fluffed it. It's going to take 2 minutes, additional minutes. Well, no one's perfect, everybody, but I wish I at least was semi-competent. I guess one day, you never know. Okay, army division that way. You guys move down there. Cool. So that region pretty much captured in my mind. We'll send these 2 units to reinforce the force going towards Paraguay. And eventually they can jump in here and grab northern Argentina as well. As for this bit, do we want to start making a move? Because it seems like it's completely inert. Which is quite interesting. What we could potentially do, I'm going to set an objective right now to attack that army base. And we're going to immediately redo the objectives to attack something else down here. The reason for this... Oh no, they're still in range. Ah, okay, never mind. Plan B. We'll go for this first. I wanted to be in a situation where I can like get those guys attacking up here. And then the rest of them can carry on operating in this region. But it should be fine. With 6 different bases, this should not last very long anyway, once the actual invasion begins. I want to keep moving forward, but this might be a giant mistake. If the enemy fleet is there, it's over. Pretty much immediately. Good luck, men. They don't need it, right? They'll be fine. Nothing here to see. Colorado is on... Where's this, sorry? That's okay. That doesn't matter. We get the airwind to kill that. Thank you. So that means they can still spawn units down here due to this army base. But honestly, there's actually a bit of a trick, I'm going to say. I'm just thinking about this right now. This is not like a predefined plan, but if they spawn units to try and recapture southern Argentina, they're not spawning units over in the northern frontier, making this bit a bit weaker. Otherwise, they would just flood out of here, right? I think this might be better, because they never have a chance of actually defeating me here, and we can use the aircraft carrier to continue to just bomb them out. I think it works out pretty well. Oh no. That poor location. I love these kind of like grand, like big strategy game kind of things. I think they're really cool. I also really like that one I played last year, the Ultimate General one with the American War of Independence. That was really fun as well. Our spies have captured coastal missile batteries. Now that's interesting because I don't know if you guys remember, but I actually set it to target the phase array radar technology, so I guess that doesn't lock it out. I guess I have just a higher chance of capturing it. Regardless, I don't really want that, but I have it now. It's one of those technologies I'll probably never really get. That could be pretty handy actually. If I, like for instance, put some over here, I can shoot them from miles away. Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. That's all I can really do most of the time. If you run out of you need to reinforce as well, my friend. Okay, anyway, so we still got... Stop! No. Sorry, I may have just committed a war crime, but if we just pretend that didn't happen, we're all good. I'm more concerned about the willingness of my unit sailors to attack the base immediately. That was kind of terrifying. Okay, looks like the AI has spawned a lot of reinforcements all of a sudden, which is always a pain. If we focus on these guys first, then we focus on the enemy army divisions. Remember, we want to try and save the HP so we can use these guys in more operations. So we try and move these guys up, give myself a little bit more time, and take them out without too much danger here. Strategically, though, we have... They know! They know the range! Clever girl. Clever girl. What do I even do with you at this point? I guess I can technically use you to blow up some random AA. It does work. And you guys are still bombing that military base, which is dead. There you dead. It's gone. Cool. Okay, guys, new target. I'm doing this manually to let the North American bases reset properly. I want you to target, please, the base here. There's a lot of units in this part of the map, which is a bit scary. Good. Okay, my air bases are being finished, which are going to be the reinforcements we need to do even more bombardments, which is always fun. Okay, let's make sure you guys are equipped with the crit missile. That's the wrong thing. That one. Excellent. Give us a hand. Thank you very much. How's it looking, guys? Shouldn't be very long. At some point, do you think I've built too many airports? I feel like that we might be at that point. I'm going to be honest here. Okay, can 3 of you move forward to the faraway one, and you guys move there? By the time they get there, this base should be eviscerated if we give them some additional tactical support. Although I say that, I'm going to switch target actually and do this instead. Oh, actually, yeah, there's actually quite a few dangers incoming here on the internal bit of Argentina here. We'll focus on this guy first, because he's going to attack an active unit. Excellent work, my friends. Okay, let's put down a radar. Top would be better, I think. So put that here. Oh, it's not as effective as I thought it was going to be. My radar technology is not brilliant, as you can probably tell. Regardless, though, we'll deploy the support. And this place is now kind of okay. This does mean that we get a bit of early warning if they're trying to move in on us, which is very important information, if I say so myself. And we're going to continue moving forward. I still can't see this, though, which is driving me up the wall, to be honest. We'll keep things going for now, though. I was thinking maybe I could do like a mass attack system where I just build a bunch of like coastal units, the ones I just unlocked by accident, and then once we can see them, we just spawn them nearby and just missile spam them. But at the same time, if we can already see them, we can use the long-range missiles instead from the sea bombers. So that enemy's back to be out for the count.
Research complete.
Basic woven body armor, so we're now even stronger than we were before, which is good because it's a very militaristic campaign here. Can you guys give me a hand? Actually, a bit of a danger here because we've got 15 minutes to capture Buenos Aires, and we've got a very injured unit guarding one of the points. So if it gets worn down over time, that's not going to be very good at all. There's too many objectives to try and do at the moment. That's what a bit of trouble here. Let's get some helicopters to give them a hand. They'll be more effective anyway. That should be pretty much dead by the time it reaches that location. As for over here, though, I want you to move forward, and you can entrench. Enemy invading map. That's okay. I think in our own territory we can literally see everything, by the way, which is pretty handy. So we can't really get taken unawares in these regions. And I think we can also use the nearby helicopters to make some head roads here as well. They're okay. Wow, I keep forgetting the sheer power of the helicopters. That was a single helicopter did that much damage. They are crazy powerful. Ah, they still got air bases somewhere around the back. Oh, that was good timing. Where could the air bases be? Oh, there they are. Definitely a target for my long-range bombers. Let's get rid of that guy. This is why I left people behind over here, by the way, because these are not regular units. These are the Soviet units, so they're landing. And I guess they're just moving towards my locations at will, so... It looks like this is under control. No, it's not, is it? I forgot. We have to capture 2 more different locations. We got to get a unit over here, which we can do right now. Some of these regions are really wild. I mean, how is this a region? It looks ridiculous. Do you know what? Am I crazy saying this? It looks like a super warped America. Like, so you got like massively overdone Florida. You got Texas border over here, and you have like the Canada line. It looks similar, right? Apart from this bit being weird. I'm just putting it out there. I'm sorry. I know I'm not American. I can't make those judgment calls, but it did look a bit weird to me from there. This is not good. Okay, switch target. Oh, actually, that's an army base. So it will spawn units, but it may not necessarily be that bad in its location. We'll see how things develop. Okay, so they're moving that way. We'll move 1 unit off over here, and then that should be that region being captured. We're also holding firm on this location, but is there a reason to be doing this? We've got 2 options. We can put down an additional forward operating base, or we can pull these guys back elsewhere. That might be the better option. Okay, I'll tell you what. Bypass. Do not protect that region. I want you to go and capture down here. Excellent. Do I have any more spare units just lying around? Because I just noticed as well, Uruguay is actually just a single capture point. So a single unit can just go and take that whenever they want. It might be worth it. In fact, what we'll probably have to do after this initial attack, we're going to have to redo some of our units anyway, because we've got a lot of wounded ones and they're going to be there for ages. So we might kind of like filter them out so we can repair ones and bring them back in later in the mission. For now, though, it's looking a bit dodgy up here. They should be okay, because I've got 2 army units. I think it'd be okay. I really do. But we need to block these guys off. So the thing I'm not certain about, how are the Soviets doing this? Are they doing this via naval landings? Or are they spawning allies in the region? That's what I'm not aware of. So I'm tempted to move these guys in now and start conquering and moving forward towards their little bastion they've got over in northern Brazil. That might be a good idea. Are you kidding me? They've got more army bases just spawning in everywhere. Damn it! How do they keep doing this to me? What do we do? I think we need to support getting rid of the enemy forces coming from the Soviets. And I think strategically, we're going to go for the army bases that just spawned in. Army site loss. Is that due to the MER? I think it's because of this. The problem is, though, because we're so far away from our initial objective now, we actually are out of range with all these tactical bases, which is not great. That's why we need to have like a bit of a new airfield in the middle here. Because you can kind of see... No, not anymore, actually. These guys should have been able to attack this entire region. That's looking good. That's being captured.
Air wings replenished.
Thank you. I think it's nearly time, by the way. I'm gearing up to replace... Done. Okay, I'm gearing up, by the way. After these reinforcements again, I'm going to do one big wave of reinforcing everything. And then I think it's time that we move away from building stuff. I think I have the forces I need to win this mission. So it's going to take a few minutes still, but once these are done, we're going to move on. That's actually not a very good trade there. We need to get rid of that quickly. That's okay. They're wasting their units' times there. What? They got nuclear ammunition or something? What do they have here? It looks like they got nukes. That can't be good. That can't be real, right? There's no way. I don't know. All I know is that I'm pretty terrified. Okay, we're going to start moving in from this side as well. There's a lot of stuff to manage right now. Would love it if this game was co-op. I know I've already said it a few times already, like nearly every episode, but I think it would be really good. What happened? They're being killed by the airbase. I didn't expect that to be happening. So the airbases do have sonar, and I guess they're using it pretty effectively right now. I think that's the reason. We'll move them away towards the Falklands anyway, just in case. Um, 11 minutes. I need to do what I said before. We'll switch these guys out. So this might sound a bit weird, but with the timing, I can move these guys out now because there's no way they can capture these places anyway, and we can repair them and bring them back in later. So we'll move these guys out with the nearly healed units. Probably you as well. Oh, no, not that one. Sorry, that's the one that's going to take ages to capture. Let's not do that one. Done. Ooh, So this, I think, is radiation. So they were literally nuked a second ago, which is not very nice, I'm going to be honest here. Good. Still got a minute and 30 seconds, and we go for maximum technology. The good news as well, though, we're actually about to unlock some technology to increase the protection against these kind of things in a second, so that would be very helpful when that comes through. I'm being very bold here. I don't actually know what's in this part of the map, so this might be a disaster doing this, but we're going to give it a shot. They've rebuilt it again. The budget of the Soviet collaborators is a lot more than the Green Condor faction, and I've not even taken over the majority of their regions either. They just have more stuff, so definitely a focus on what we need to try and get rid of here. This region, we have 25 seconds. Pretty good. They should be dealt with quite soon. Excellent. Thank you very much. Go through and catch Uruguay. And the rest of you also return and heal yourselves up at the army base.
Research complete.
Nice. What we're doing now, enhanced sonar. That'd be very useful. And then we're going for the increased technology for production speed, which would help us out dramatically. We've also moved up to the early industrial age. Internet age. Is that good enough for this? No, we're still too far away. We're focusing on other stuff instead then. What do you... I think at this point, the wars are getting more and more deadly, and we're seeing more and more tactical nuke usage. So I believe what might be a good idea is we go for these two, which are the medium-range ballistic missile counters. We have enough time, I think. 54 minutes. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. So we can get this unlocked, and we can maybe use it next mission quite effectively. That's okay. Once I kill these units, I'll just get it back. So, without doing anything at all. This only works for, like, when they get the C rounds unlocked, we won't be able to do this anymore. They would have just owned it. In fact, they can kind of already counter me in a little bit, because they've actually unlocked man pads, which are like stingers and stuff, so they can fire back. You can see it with the helicopters. Okay, they're all working pretty well.
Air wings replenished.
Thank you. So close, yet so far. I want my city back, thank you very much. We just spotted a bunch of enemy units, so that was the fleet. I'm glad that it's moved so far away, because if they did actually move it down here, they could have locked out my entire army division down here, which would have been very effective. I also have this attack group, so maybe if we're lucky, we might be able to get some damage with these guys at some point. We'll keep moving towards the enemy.
Air wings replenished.
Dead. Excellent. So how are we looking? We have 9 minutes on that capture there. 2 minutes on that capture. And this one's only got 40 seconds. Thinking about it, this is going to take a long time to capture. Is it bigger at this point than 11.6 than Buenos Aires? It's not. Impressive. It's weird because Argentina, geography-wise, is like the most optimal conditions to grow food as far as I'm aware. At least like classic food, like the staple crop goods and stuff. Because they were quite rich originally, and then they kind of just fell apart. It's like, what do they always say? There's like 4 types of economies in the world. I think it was developing, Argentina, and Japan. They're special cases, you see. No one else is quite like them.
Air wings replenished.
Cool.
Enemy invading. City is besieged.
Has that happened again? It has.
Complete.
I might move them a bit further down, but they should still be in range, right? Yeah, that's fine. That's totally okay. Good. Maximum science. 26 minutes. It literally doubles. Is that double? Not double, but it's we've got more speed. Let's put it that way. Speed is key. I think we're going to get more reinforcements down here. I'll tell you what, we're going to capture Brasilia first, and we're going to just fly into the enemy formation. It's going to be great. Let's get all the units to reinforce like so. We also need to capture this region, but it's going to take 20 minutes. So I think we'll move up the units that don't need to be there for a while, and we'll deal with that later. So if we're going to take these guys down, we need to be ready. We need to be ready to rumble. I'm actually going to be moving away from the coastline so we can avoid the enemy's naval forces. And I thought we might group up at the Palmas and just move in with a giant death stack. Pretty much doom stacking from EU4. That's my general goal right now. With the combined air defense and just sheer firepower, we should be able to kill people quite quickly. So I'm going to try and move these guys forward a little bit. We want to make sure Brasilia is actually in our control, or it resets the timer. So we've got 3 minutes on that at the moment. Everyone move up. Reinforcements! I want to get these guys on the run if we can. Oh, have you guys finished? Ooh, okay. Move over here and heal up. Reinforcements, deploy. They won't know what hit them. The world's longest pincer movement is about to begin. No one expects it. Yeah, you guys are a bit cooked, but not too bad. Just work a little bit. I've got loads of wounded guys, which I want to get switched out at some point, but maybe they'll be okay in a giant clump. Because the DPS I might produce here is going to be so large, I don't think it's actually going to be possible to stop it. They're dropping off reinforcements as we speak. Which I'm not a fan of, personally, believe it or not. I know it's not going to get there in time. It's going to take like an hour to get over there, but you never know. They might be able to help out in some form. Brasilia. 1 minute, 2 minutes to go. I don't know if I might attract attention doing this, because I've kind of just invaded them already. Where are they going? Maybe they are going to head down. I thought they were like a transport force. Maybe they're not. I don't know. Give us a hand, buddy. I've got their attention. Okay, they're going to go and attack me this way. Fair enough. Brasilia still has a few minutes to capture, right? 1 minute. Oh my god. No, it's okay. Wait, it's not as bad as it looks. There's a lot of AA in here. We'll focus fire on certain enemies, and we'll take them down that way. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's target. This is probably not the smartest way of playing, but I think we might be okay. How's it looking, guys? 30 seconds. They're not going to arrive in time, but the more critical mass we get sooner, the better it's going to be. Looks like we defeated those guys, which is good to say. 20 seconds. And 15 minutes still. So I think that was the majority of their actual forces wiped out there. At least for the assistant dudes. They're gone now. But I'm still pretty sure the Soviets are using their territory to spawn people on it. So we want to get rid of this guy first. Dead. Good stuff. Okay, if you guys can now move through this way and head up that way. No, actually, let's go down first. Let's meet up in the middle. And then we'll leave like one guy behind afterwards. So who's wounded here? You're not looking great. Head back. You two are being healed still. You're fine.
Enemy invading.
Two of them are not looking great. Let's send them back. Soviet forces spotted. The spawning is wild, by the way. The thing is, they could actually build like an army base right here, right now. I just won't do anything about it. It just appear randomly. I might have to preemptively go and attack this guy. I think by the time they get over there, this guy will be in range, which would be a disaster. So we want to try and avoid that if we can. I could send the strategic bombers to go and give him a hand. Oh, it's actually working quite well. Not in range yet. Move away, move away. I want to save the HP. Must protect HP. Wait, can we just avoid this guy altogether? I don't think he's going for my target. I thought he was going for me. He just seems to be going round. Or like just going through. He's got like a mission somewhere else. Whoa! What happened to you, my friend? Might do a bit of a sort through. Some of these guys are super injured. They need to go back to base and heal. The problem is the Russians have the nuclear cannon things, which I can't really stop. But the DPS is very nice though. This must be from the landing force. They've dropped off a lot of nuclear capable army divisions.
Research complete.
Thank you. Cool. So what we're going to do next? Excellent. I'm going to quickly re-enable construction, and we're going to build a forward operating base and a radar. The game's not paused, is it? Bad game. I'm trying to do a thing here. What are you doing? So we want to get one of those. We also want to get a radar. If I can find it. Do we even need a... Maybe I can get like a... No, we'll get a normal radar. We can deploy them with an engineer and we can set this up as a forward operating base because I think... Oh, they just spawned a base on me. It's getting... The supply lines are getting a bit ridiculous, to be honest. So I want to try and reduce them if I can. Okay, sit out of the enemy attack radius if you can. So many. Okay, we got 7 seconds. And we can deploy some reinforcements. I think we can probably get rid of these guys with the strategic bombers. This particular man here. Okay, so I'm going to deploy a combat engineer. And some additional reinforcements.
Air wings replenished.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot. Turn it back off again. I want to make sure we get maximum science points here. Can you get... Thank you. I don't want to know about that. Get out of my way. Iron base completed. Excellent. So, deploy the units long range. I can even see them. Why did the game give me so many army divisions at the start? It's actually a bit excessive. Wait a second, that's not right. Where's the engineer at? For some reason it hasn't decided to deploy the engineer. Let's try again. There you go. Nice, so at the top here, it looks like my army group has destroyed the army base over there. I'm now going to move them over the coastline and take down the other group over that direction. They are deploying units automatically though to take care of various enemies, but it is what it is. This enemy should be pretty much dead also by the time they reach the forward operating base. I'll send the helicopters as well though to give them a hand. Excellent. Okay, deploy operating base please. And also radar. Awesome! Healing should be coming through. Though I think we're stuck in a nuclear zone, so we want to move away from that a little bit here. We'll leave behind guys that are wounded, and the rest can get ready to move up. Although I say that, I think the majority of us are actually wounded right now, so maybe we'll just sit nearby and just heal up. I'll move the guys out the way of any of the nuclear zones. And if they're ready, we'll put them at the top here. Enemy dead. Nice. There's another group over there. I think I can also now send the new helicopters as well. Awesome. How we looking? We've got 10 minutes left. I think by the time I send some guys to set up, it's going to take... How long is it going to take? I'm not sure. We'll send them over anyway, so we can capture this entire region if we want to. I'll send the reinforcements to the main military base to drop off onto the 2 remaining cities. Army bases are too handy. They really are. Yeah, don't sit in the nuclear fire. You think this would go without saying? Friendly radar loss. Ah, what a pain. But we don't really need it anymore anyway, because we kind of moved above that, so it's not a big deal. I think I've actually cleared out, by the way, the majority of their anti-air units. So it looks like we do have a pretty good free reign on the rest of their territory now, which I think we should try to take advantage of. And actually saying that, if this is actually what we've seen radar-wise, there's actually nothing here to really fear. We've kind of cleared them all out, so maybe we can just move forward what we have. So what I'll do, I'll move some units forward right now to get to the various locations. And this last one, I'll send out 1 unit as well, because by the time they get there, it should have been cleared out by the carrier group. They can still spawn units at will though, which they literally just did right in front of me. Where are you guys going? Their planet needs them, they must leave. They still need to heal. Wait, I just saw an airbase. That is a stealthy airbase. I could barely even see that with the graphics. That's brilliant. That's a great. If I play multiplayer, I'll spawn them on the border zone so you can't even tell there's an enemy base there. Excellent. So this should be captured in the next few minutes. We'll move forward additional units as well. And we just stole phaser radar array. Excellent. That's the one that unlocks all of these radar systems, which only take a minute to do. We'll definitely do this so we can see a bit better. Let's cue those in. So we got 13 minutes on research and we still have around 40-50 minutes left in the mission. So looking pretty good. Excellent. Whoa, okay, looks like the green player's decided to stack up his last location with reinforcements there, so he's got a lot of units spawning in. We might have to use this armada against the greens in the end. Oh, guys, they just spawned in a bunch of SAMs and wiped out my guys there. I did manage to take them out anyway, though. I had some EW aircraft, but it still wasn't that pretty, unfortunately. I'm a bit concerned, though, because they got a full army group near my friend here, and we still got 2 minutes to capture the base, so if they spawn another group, they might be able to overwhelm him. So we're going to send in the bombers to take that down. Unfortunately, we're getting further and further away from the coastline for some reason, but it is what it is. Speaking of other things, though, we have pretty much finished off this capture here. We've got 5 minutes left in everyone's position, which is good. I'm sending the reinforcements that are fixed up towards the green front line so we can start clearing them out as well. These guys are looking pretty good as well, so we're going to start moving them in. Because I'm considering at this point the Soviet collaborators dead already. Still, I'm going to be cautious. We'll send the ones that actually have HP. And we'll send up to the northern a bit as well. Because we have to attack 5 locations. There's quite a few of them. So it's going to be a bit of capturing to finish off this mission here. The repairs are super quick. You think it would be split so it only repairs like 1 unit at a time, but I think it passively repairs every unit at exactly the same rate despite how many is in there, which is really, really good for me. Dead. Okay, my friend, move back to the coastline. It's quite important. Thank you very much. And at this point in the mission, I think we've pretty much handled it. So I'm going to be moving into more fast speed play to get the research going. But I'll let you know what we decide to research, of course, because it's quite important. Oh, no. It's a good thing I left behind a single guy. They just spawned a base behind me. I can't believe it. Let's send a reinforcement guy up. I can't believe that. He should be okay, but... Oh, there's 2 of them. Maybe not. I am gobsmacked by that. That is not good. I'm not surprised we lost structures. Luckily there's 2 bases left behind, but they've killed the forward operating base. Need to get rid of that army base and stop the reinforcements coming in again. You guys are moving in there. Need to get ready for the... Oh my god. Okay, group up, group up. I changed my mind. That's a big force cut. Where do they get all this funding from? Funding unlimited. It's okay, we can finish this off. It's not a problem. You guys are part of this swarm as well, okay? I've learned zerging from playing MMOs and various other games. But yeah, games, everybody. Zerging always works. Until it doesn't work. There's too many. I think they might overwhelm some of my units here. We've got to try and chase them down. That's cool. This guy's not even in combat mode for some reason. Not sure what's going on there. It's okay. Only 1 guy got through at the bottom there. Should be under control. Still got quite a few researchers to do. Excellent! The Soviet collaborators have been destroyed! Which is always good to say. So we can now move the rest of our units forward towards the various capture points of the last region. I'm going to leave El Salvador to the end, of course. And I think from this point onwards, there really is nothing for me to fight, unless the green guys spawn more units in. So we should be pretty much done here. Oh, I see that HP over there. I'll send some, they should be okay. Oh, enemy landing forces incoming. I'll get rid of the landing ship first, because we want to avoid that if we can. Why is this destroyer way larger? It's not. There's a secret landing ship here. Like the gypsy woman said. This is a bit chaotic, but it's fine, right? I need to save my research time, so I'm going full speed ahead. It's fine. Oh, John F. Kennedy, no! The price of playing on maximum speed. Death. Incarnate.
Research complete.
I think we actually got the landing vessels though before the end there, so it's actually okay. What I'll do, I'll move up the infantry to defend this coastline if they keep landing here. Can we just chase them down? We might be able to actually.
Research complete.
Oh my god. They're fast. They got better subs. They definitely have better subs than me. It's okay. We have the USS Enterprise here instead. Oh, technology's done. So we can now see further with our existing radar, right? If we go, do we have an existing radar? I think they were all killed. Radar. We might have to go further afield to find a radar site. Yeah, I think that's better than before. It must be. I've increased the technology for it. So what do we have? We have 52 minutes remaining, but we've got to finish in 20 minutes for the bonus objective, right? So we've got 30 minutes. What do we want to do in 30 minutes of technology? I think we get increased protection against enemy forces on missiles. Good idea if I say so myself. I also think I want to go for stealth technology as well, so we can start thinking about 4th gen and 5th gen aircraft. That's going to be, what, a third of our time gone? Next up, that is super tempting. We could, because we're going to lose the debuff, right? Get mega research speed. I think we do that. It's not very combat focused, but I think it's a good idea. And the next time, we should get rid of malice and more speed. We can get the 4.5 generation aircraft, stealth bombers, advanced helicopters, loads of things. I'm glad I put you guys in a giant clump, or this would have been a bit awkward. Time is running out. We have 10 minutes left until victory time. We need 3 minutes for Salvador, by the way, so we can fit in some more research in a second. If the units can survive, that is. Done. Okay, so 1 minute when we get super research. I think we do go for stealth. No, we go for... Okay, so what do we want to go for then? I think we want to probably unlock... Oh, we could have gone for better missile technology again as well. But no, I think we go for the better air wings, because if you get to stealth bombers, they apply stealth technology, which means they won't be shot down, I think. And also we get the 4.5 gen units as well. Though it does say, allows increased range survivability of combat aircraft and allows them to fire their weapons quickly. But it only says upgrades one aircraft, so it's a bit of a limited upgrade if I say so myself. But we need it anyway to get 5th gen. Now 5th gen applies stealth technology, which should pretty much make them essentially invincible. So that would be a good one to get, but we have to get the other ones first to increase our general power and stuff and whatnot as well. So what do we want to unlock? I think we go for stealth bombers. To increase their general range and make them harder to detect. I think this is the way to go. It does say it's going to take 13 minutes though.
Research complete.
8 minutes. Oh my, wait, can we do it? No, we go. No! It's not got enough time. So there's no point going for that. We'll get rid of that technology. What can we get instead? We can get heavy airframes. 6 minutes 50. That's fine. So we have a minute spare at the end, which I won't try and fit in. But everybody, I think that is going to be it for this. The enemy did a very big, large second attack. They got landing ships, aircraft, troops, but there was too many units I had nearby. It's under control. America is now the United States of America, literally. Well, actually, United States of North and South America. Not exactly Central America, but it's got a lot of technology here. And all missions have been completed. Well, that looks pretty conclusive to me. All the juntas have been ousted, the communists are going back into hiding, and the Soviets are pulling back. Now the CIA can clean up the mess they've made, and democracy in South America can get a fresh start. You have turned this embarrassment into a decisive victory. Outstanding work, Commander. Thank you very much. So we should get the endgame screen. Let me get some juicy snippets here. Let's have a look at these stats, shall we? Okay, so is this victory points? Yeah, I gained a lot of points, apparently. I guess from capturing territory and whatnot. My population went up to 181% at the end of it, which is pretty impressive. No nukes were launched, despite me being constantly attacked by nuclear weapons. Yes, Launch nukes, 0. Nuke exploded, 26. Seems legit. That's from the the ships and the inventory, of course. 0 megatons, not very big ones. My stockpile went down, which is weird. Did I accidentally use nuclear weapons? I might have. And apart from that, we got 25% of the research of the game completed. Military might was pretty powerful as well. So yeah, everybody, that's pretty much it for this mission. In terms of casualties, it did a pretty good situation here. We did lose quite a few people in Buenos Aires, but apart from that, taking over an entire continent, they lost, I don't know, a few 100,000 dead? 500,000. That's pretty badass, considering the scale of this war. That's pretty effective. Anyway, now my favorite part between missions, which is unlocking new technology. So we got 3,130 points, which is very, very impressive. I don't know if this actually has malices when it comes to technology, but in theory, I could unlock... Oh, the game's just giving me heavy aircraft frames. I could unlock the 5th gen aircraft right now, which would be a giant game changer, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to grab that, and we're also going to grab stealth bombers. So we've got 1,690 left. I think we want to get better cruise missiles, and we also want to get... These are super cheap. I'm just going to grab them all. Wait a second! This is so cheap! Oh my god! Yeah, so we got all that. Let's also get... I don't think the game is designed for me to play this way. It's like, wait, he's got so much technology. What's happening here? This is ridiculous. Okay, let's grab... Missile sound defenses. 210 points left. We're going to pick up for the next mission the intelligence agency and the research lab, and we're done. That is a gigantic increase in technology. It really is. We have stealth aircraft. We have more improved, more powerful missiles. Our ground forces are behind technology, though. They're not that powerful. But I don't think it matters. We've got all this stuff we can support with. It should be fine. And this, I think, is going to be a big game changer in future battles as well. This should make us a lot more powerful. Apart from that, everybody, thank you for watching. As always, please like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.